Hi, Lamai. Are you guys back? Well,
Yes, sir.
okay. Economic මට කතා කරලා කියනවා sir class එක මාර slow නේ. Can you imagine? So those who have learned the next few lessons, they feel it like ammo මේක හෙන slow නේ. For the first timers, you may feel like ammo, this man is like express coach. තේරෙනවද? So you guys are in two different extremes. That's why I said you that Master Suzuki's story. Just forget what you have already know. So if you feel like you know something, that's your past. Forget about it. Today, now I taught you the basics about what is a unit and how does the unit behave and what are the basic fundamental 7 SI units and what are the other two, what it is called supplementary units. We just learned. But there is another thing that we have to pay more attention while dealing with what? Units. That's called prefixes of units. What is called a prefix? You have seen many millions of prefix. Kilometers, gigabyte, like this. These are prefixes. Right? There is a new one. No, I don't know who is this. M. Dinusan or Denusan something. Have you been in this class before? Just join now with a different name. Dinusan or Denusan? Something I can't pronounce that name. Whether Dinusan or Denusan. Hey, I'm talking to you. Just text at least if you can speak. Dinusan? He's gone. අමුතු ඩයල් එකපාරට ඇවිල්ලා අතුරු දාන්නලා එනවා. මාර ඩයල් යාර. Okay. Forget about it. Kilometers and giga, terabyte, tera, millimeters, milli, micro, farad, mu, many other. So these are we used to call as prefixes. These are the units. These are the units. And these are the prefixes. Prefixes. Right? Units and the prefixes. So you basically have some idea. Sometimes the unit might be too bigger or too smaller to express something. As I told you, I asked you, can't I express my height in meters? Yes. Standardly, yes. If you search for somebody's height, like a cricketer or somebody, you may find their height in meters normally. Because after seeing some status, WhatsApp status, I searched for the height of that cricketer called Marco Johnson, and I found it like 2.16 meters. Right? So, and because of a certain status in South African cricketer called Marco Johnson is the current tallest cricketer, while the shortest one is also in their team. He's called their captain, what is it, Temba Bauma. He's below his shoulder height. The meme was like, he's just searching like that because he missed to see him. So there is a height difference of some 45 centimeters between them. right? 2.16 meter. And his height was somewhere like 1.6 something, 63 or whatever it is. There was a height like that. So meters, yes, but we don't say, ne? We normally say what? What do you call? 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, like that. Feet. In feet. Or in centimeters. I am somewhere in no man's land, not 6 foot, not 5'11" even. So I used to call like 180 centimeters. So people used to say that in different manner. Oh, I told you, I can also use to express my height in kilometers. Yes. 180 centimeters. When to convert to meters, 1.8. If you convert to kilometers, 1 is like 0.0018 kilometer is my height. Will I ever use this height in like this manner? 0.018 kilometers? Will I be able to? බැහැනේ. මට කියනවත් එහෙම ලියන්න බෑ. I can. Technically, I can't. Because I can, but someone who just listen to me, who will find, Moga? If I say like 5'11" or 6 something, they can understand. Okay, if I say my weight, mass, like in tons, can you understand my weight in tons? It's like some 65 kilograms. In tons, it's like 0.0, yeah, 0.65 ton. Not making any sense to you. If I say the mass also like in grams, 65,000 grams. No sense at all. Like in milligram, if I say like 65,000, 6.5, yeah. Yeah. Very big number. It's going to be a really big number. So we can't say our numbers. So in the same way, according to the Sri Lankan map, if I measure the distance from Colombo to Kandy, it's like some 100 kilometers. Kilometers to Negombo, it's like some 35 kilometers. And to Mathura, it's like some 160 kilometers. No? We use kilometers, right? That's the most convenient unit for us. If I say this unit, like so 35,000 meter, even though the standard unit is meters, if I say it like 35,000 meter, this like 160,000 meter. It is not going to make any sense because we used to use in kilometers because meters are really smaller unit for measuring longer distance like kilometers. Right. Now there are some other units as well. I'm about to explain you the what is called prefixes, but there are some other units even go beyond this. If you are to measure certain distance between two planetary systems in the same galaxy like us, the nearest star is going to be Proxima Centauri. It's like some 4.3 light years away from us. Why do we use light year? Because if you try to explain this in terms of kilometers, you can't imagine that number because we never used to. So you can't understand. So that's why to convenient we use like light years, parsecs, and other units. So you will never say the distance between two cities in terms of meters. But these are the bigger units. As I explained you earlier, if you are about to measure a certain distance of radius of a nucleus from middle of the nucleus to outer energy level of an atom, the radius, atomic radius. So the atomic radius is a really smaller unit. So you may get 3.5 into 10 to the power minus 10 meters. It doesn't make any sense if you say like that way. So that's why there is another new unit being introduced. What is that unit? If you have any previous ideas, previous knowledge, can you tell me? The 10 to the power minus 10 prefix. Huh? Can you just tell me? That's called 1 into 10 to the power 10 minus 10 meter equals to 1 angstrom. I will explain you all of these slowly in the next time. Don't worry. Right? It is an angstrom. So somehow there are some certain units are too bigger or too smaller to measure certain specific measurement. Sometimes the unit becomes really bigger. Sometimes the unit becomes extremely smaller. So we have to deal with both the ways. So now we have to take some good look at how to deal with. Right, good. Did you write the topic? Prefixes of SI units. Prefixes of SI units. Did I give you? Oh, the right, just prefixes of SI units. No, yeah. Write the subtopic. Prefixes of SI units. After that, write this thingy. For some measurements, the SI unit might be too bigger or too smaller. Then ඔයාලට දෙන්නම් පොඩි වැඩක්. දැන් මම time waste කරන්නේ examples ලියලා rule 10ක් විතර තියාගන්න ඔයාලා ඊට. ඔයාලම ලියන්න examples ටිකක් පස්සේ ගෙදරදී. Examples. අර කොළඹ ඉඳන් මේ ගම්මුවට කිලෝමීටර් 35 කියන කතන්දරේ ඇටම් එකක රේඩියස් එක ගොඩාක් පොඩි කියන එක. හරි? ඒතකොට ඒ වගේ example ටිකක් ඔයාලා ලියන්න. මෙතනක time එක නාස්ති කරන්න එපා. හරි? rule 10ක් විතර තියාගන්න. Now write, to avoid any difficulty in using SI unit, something stuck here. To avoid any difficulty in using, have to use some prefixes. Have to use some prefixes of basic SI units. Hurry. It's always used in powers, 10 to the powers of base unit. Always used in 10 to the powers of the base unit. Right? Base unit. It is always 1. එකේ මනි තියෙන්නේ මීටර එක, කිලෝ එක, තප්පර එක, like that. 1 single units. And what you do, you are going to multiply this by 1000 or in power way, 10 to the power 3. We used to call it what? Kilo. What do we call? So wait, we just used to call it kilo. kilo, and symbol is simple K. Simple K, there is a reason, I will tell you why. Because capital K is already taken by what? Kelvin. You can't use capital K again. So you again going to multiply this again by what? This again by 10 to the power 3 again. So when you multiply this again by 10 to the power 3, overall factor becomes what? 10 to the power 6. We have a name for that, mega. Mega, and the symbol is going to be capital M. Right. So wait, I will write in some other way. Mega, capital M. Again multiply by 1000. Again multiply by 1000. Again multiply by 1000. This one. The next step is going to be what? 10 to the power 9. So it is like giga, capital G. We use these symbols like these days. But megawatt, 116 megawatts will be just lose to the national grid if the Calantis power plant is going to stop because of lack of naphtha. That's how they say. Right, megawatt, gigawatt. Norachole is producing in gigawatts. So 10 to the power 12, it's going to be tera and capital T. Right, this is in the ascending order, but there are some other things after tera. But I strongly tell you, don't ever try to remember even beyond tera. Right, there are things like iota, octa, septa. Don't ever. No, iota, octa, septa, nothing. Because these are just two names, just few names to teach you. Awesome. Maximum tera tamai den. Downgrading have to consider. Firstly, divide by 100. It is called what? When you divide it by 100, we have to use, it is like 10 to the power minus 2. We use this one as centi. So the downgrade symbols, so these are always going to be what? Simple letters. So next one is 10 to the power what? Minus 3, 10 to the power negative 3, and milli, simple M. Next level is what? 10 to the power minus 9. It is what? Sorry, 6. Micro. But the symbol is not something you have seen before. It is this symbol, mu. Greek letter mu. Greek M. Greek alphabet M is mu. Mu. And the bottom of the table is not enough, so I will draw other two lines here. Next one is 10 to the power minus 9. You use it like what? Nano. And it is simple N. Pico. It is like simple P. Hi. ඔය ටික දාගන්න. මෙයින් එහා එකක්වත් දාගන්න එපා. කිසි දෙයක් දාගන්න එපා. ඇති වැඩක් නැහැ. ටක් ගාලා ලියාගන්න. Copy this quickly. මේ තියනව නේද? See? මේ peta, hexa, tera, iota, femtoatom, nothing to look at, right? No need to know. Only copy what I have written in the board, nothing else. Copy this, you will have like 5 minutes, right? I couldn't record this one. Okay. Actually, you may find this type of calculations, right? From 12 nanometers to kilometers. This is actually absolutely useless. And 10 nanometers to gigameters, like so 12 gigawatts to microwatts. No, I will show you one example without explaining. That means 10 to the power nano stands for 10 to the power minus 9, kilo stands for 10 to the power 3. Get the difference, subtract the bigger number by the small number. Power 3 is bigger than minus 9, so 3 minus 9, overall power becomes 10 to the power 12. The difference between these two powers, and this is a conversion of what? Small unit to bigger unit. Small to bigger means it has some real meaning. Small to bigger means, what is it? Huh? What does it call as small to bigger? You have to divide. So you divide 12 nanometers by 10 to the power 12. Your answer is 10 to the power minus 12 kilometer. This conversion is a bullshit you really don't want. But for spending more time for the first batch, I did. This is a sin, I know, but I had no other option because others do. I had to do too. Now you don't have time to waste. So only thing you have to consider is, if anything is given in a prefix, just please convert that to a base unit, nothing else. Okay. Give you some example questions. It is like 15 kilometer. What is the base unit? It should be, my dear. Kilometer is not the base unit. What is the base unit? How to convert meters, right? 1250 kilojoule. What you have to do? Convert this into joules, right? 5.6 nanometers. Convert this into meters. 12.8 angstroms. I didn't teach you what is angstrom yet, but convert to meters. Oh, 0.5 mega electron volt. Convert to electron volt. You don't still know what is electron volt? I will explain you in the next week. In the next week, I will explain you what is angstrom, what is electron volt, what is a light year, and many more. Not today. Today, the weight is too much for you. 25 but nano coulomb convert them to coulomb. This is what only you just need to know. If you can go through this one, it is more than enough. Guaranteed more than enough. මම ගැරන්ට් කරලා කියනවා ඕනකට වඩා ඇති වැඩිත් එක්ක. Who let the dogs out? Could you try it out? ඔයාලට ඔක කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා නම් මට WhatsApp කරලා දාන්න ආපු උත්තර ටික හරිද කියලා බලන්න. Ramai, could you do it? If you just finish doing it and let me say, check those. If you are just struggling and can't figure it out, still doesn't matter, just let me know. No, sir, this is like a Greek, I can't understand, then it's fine. Okay, I think Kirtana sent me the answers. I have to check her answers now. Kirtana. Let's done this. Yes, kilometer thing perfectly converted. And kilojoule to joule conversion is done. And nanometers to meters conversion done. And the angstrom to meters conversion done. And electron volt to mega electron volt conversion and nanojoule to nano coulomb to coulomb is done. Quite good. So one conversion I have to teach you this one. I didn't tell you. 1 angstrom is equals to 1 into 10 to the power minus 10 meters. Right? So Kirtana's done. Angelo. I saw it like bad charmer. Bad charmer. He said like bad camera. It doesn't matter. I don't care the camera, right? It's right. Kilometer thingy is right. And kilojoule. Oh my god, wrong. It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. Nanometer thingy is right. Angstrom thing you have just left. And the mega electron volt you have left. And the nanocoulomb has also left. Okay, bad camera. Right. Bavidu. And Apsara. Bavidu and Apsara. Apsara. Up means උඩ. සරා කියන්නේ අර මේ නාටකම්කාරයෝ හිටපු එකේ ගානේ. So කැන්ඩි වල ඉන්න සරාට කියන නමද එතකොට අප්සරා කියන්නේ අප්සරා? අප්සරා?
Sir,
අප්සරා කියන්නේ මේ අර මේ ඔය බලලා තියෙනවද නාටකම්කාරයෝ කියන එක?
බලලා sir, but have heard about it.
Had heard about the bug. No, it's like කරදු දන්න සරා. So කන්ද උඩට සරාට අප්සරා කියලා කියන්නේ නේද එතකොට? Up country Shara. So, by the way, you didn't send me the answers yet.
Yeah, so give me a win, please. Phone go off the charger.
Yeah.
Yes, I had it. Wait, I'll send you.
Okay. Bavidu. Southern Express. Bavidu.
Give me a second, sir.
Okay. කරදු දන්නේ සරා විතරයි මම අහලා තිබුණේ. දැන් ඉන්නවා කන්ද උඩරට සරා. Angelo boy, why don't you try the last three? Mega electron volt, nanocoulomb, and the angstrom. Angelo Matthews. Chalaka send me the answers. Oh, Chalaka, you also skipped that one. Your Joule answer is right. Angelo missed it up. And angstrom, mega electron volt, and nanocoulomb, you left. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. Good. Angelo,
Yes, sir.
who is that guy? This is much better. Yeah.
Who?
That guy called Bad Chamara?
No, I mean like it's like bad camera.
Yeah. I know that it looks like Bad Chamara. I just
Yes.
was really surprised and taken aback by seeing what the heck this man is talking about. Bad Chamara. If he is Bad Chamara, who is Good Chamara then? That's what I was thinking about. If that dude is Bad Chamara, who is Good Chamara? Ne?
Yes, sir.
Bad Chamara and Good Chamara. It's really bad. Oh shit. Cut the name in. I'm going to get these numbers to out. First lock, then double. Yeah, good. And I have to cut this. There's the cutting option. Shit. Oh shit. No. Bad charmer. Right, let me do this quickly. I will explain you. It is nothing. Actually, you have to do nothing. Simply multiply it in this way. 15, there is a kilometer in K. Replace this K. How can you replace this K? Now come back to the previous one. Come back to the previous one. In the previous one, there is a certain stuff like this. I told you to take this down to your book or somewhere just after the class. Not now, just after the class. Copy. Okay. And let me paste this. Right. In this one, you may see certain numbers, certain numericals. So what is the numerical stands for kilo? Numerical value is this one. See, I have to plug this number with this numerical and write it like 15 into 10 to the power 3 meters. Leave the meters itself. Can you understand? You just need to replace this symbol by a number. That's what you just have to do. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So in the next one, kilojoule, 1250 kilojoule. Again, kilo comes here and replace 1250 into 10 to the power 3 joule. Or in another way, 250 000 joule. This is another way. Or if you write like this one, like 15,000 meter, that can also be accepted. Now the next one, it is called some 5.6 nanometer. In the next one, 5.6 nanometer. Right. The descending order. How to replace what? How to nano? This is what nano. Replace 5.6 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter is the answer. Understand? In the same way, 10 to the power 12 angstrom, 10 to the power 12.8 angstrom. So 12.8 angstrom. So as I told you, 1 angstrom equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So replace. And you may find like 12.8 into 10 to the power minus 10 meters, because this one all included the unit T1. In the very next part, it's like 0.5 mega electron volt, 0.5 mega electron volt. Just need to substitute mega and write in electron volts. What is my mega? Mega is this one. Replace it over here and write your answer like 0.5 into 10 to the power 6 volt. Sorry, electron volt. This conversion has to be done And the last thing is 25 nanocoulomb. 25 nanocoulomb into coulomb. What can I do? Write this number instead of simple n. And you may find the answer. 25 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb. Can you understand? මට මෙන්න මේ වගේ මැජික්ස් කරන්න බෑ ළමයි සාමාන්‍ය බෝඩ් එක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. මේකේ මට මාර ඇඩ්වාන්ටේජස් ගොඩක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒකෙන් ප්‍රයෝජනෙ ගන්න. හරි නේද? හරිද?
Hari sir.
This is just a demonstration. In your previous future lessons, you will learn more applications. I will definitely add that interconversion of units thingy in my future lesson. Sorry, my video. Just a lesson video. I'll add that. තේරුණානේ? හරි නේද? ඒක තේරුණාද?
ඔව්.
හරි. එහෙනම් ඇති ඒක. ඔගේ වෙන කතා කරන්න දේවල් ටිකක් නැහැ. හරි. ඊළඟට තමයි අපිට තියෙනවා පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න මම මේකේ මේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එක ෂෙයා කරන්න ආපහු පාර. ඕ මේවා දකින්න හොඳ නෑ ඔයාලා. future lesson බුදුම්මෝ. Definition of dimensions. This is going to be really interesting and can do many millions of questions from this one after doing this one. It's going to be something really interesting and to deal with some dimensional questions like this, derivations of formula and many other. That's up to the next week. I will definitely teach this lesson slowly. Because there is something very big, like simple, but mathematical rules. If I don't teach this one slowly, you won't understand. After that, some of these basic questions, right? As I mentioned you, I have a thing called the unit conversion. See, try this. Try karanna. Try karanna. I don't check this. I don't ever check this because I don't want to. Right? Because in the exam limit, see, just see. පොඩි දේවල් ටිකක් තියෙනවා. මෙන්න මේ දේවල් තවම මම අද තියන්න නැත්තේ. After finishing the next week only you can do this one. Today you won't be. Even after finishing this next week you won't be able to do some of these because you can't just recitate whole list of these numbers. See? Symbols. See, I gave you like many millions of symbols here. Not in this one actually. This one. Can you just recitate this like a poem? Poem එකක් කටපාඩම් කරනවා වගේ පුළුවන්ද? අපෝ බෑ. So I add the exam questions, but I am never going to do these exam questions right now. ඒවා කරනවා නම් මේක කටපාඩම් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම කරන්න බෑ. You will never be able to do this, tell these things like your what mind. It is not going to be happen. ඒක කීරවත් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Take your time. At the end of the syllabus, you will be able to do this. තේරුණාද? ඒවා කටපාඩමින් කියන්න බෑ කාටවත්. So these lessons, these questions, you will be able to do at the end of the lessons syllabus. You don't know what is decibel yet, right? You just know hertz because you were in O level, right? You don't know what is becquerel at least. You don't know what is sievert. That's the last lesson, matter and radiation. So these are just added for like customary, but these things can be done after doing in the next week. මම කියන්නේ බලෙන් යකට දාගන්න යන්න එපා. Let them to fill you in automatically. Right. The last thing I have to share with you, it is you might felt today as a very hectic day. Yeah, I know that. මම හිතලා මම මේ දේවල් කරන්නේ දන්නවද? මම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ළමයි ගොඩ ගහ ගන්න එකෙක් නෙමෙයි. ඔයාලගේ මොනවාද මේ ඔයාලට මාව රෙකමන්ඩ් කරපු කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා නම් එයාලා දන්නවා ඇති. මට ඕනේ ටිකක් වැඩ කරනවා ටිකක්. හරි මම සිංහලෙන්ම කියන්නම්. මට ඕනේ වැඩ කරනවා ටිකක්. එතකොට මේ වේට් එක එකපාරට බැරි කියලා මොකෙක් හරි එක අතහැරනවා නම් මට ඒකට යන්න දෙනවා මිසක් මම තියාගන්නේ නැහැ. මට ළමයින්ව හොරතල් කරලා තියාගන්න කිසිම ඕනාවක් නැහැ. මොකද රිසල්ට් එක වැටෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ. එහෙම නිකන් අර ලද බොළඳ බබ්බු වගේ උන්ගේ. රිසල්ට් එකක් දාන්න නම් පොඩි කට්ටක් කණ්ඩ වෙනවා. ඉතින් මම ඒ කට්ට තමයි මුලින් ඉඳන්ම පෙන්නන්නේ. මම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔය බොරු කරලා ළමයින්ට නිකන් අර එන ආතල් එකක් පෙන්නලා කරනවා නම් එහෙම ළමයි ගොඩ ගහ ගන්න පුළුවන්. මම එනවා ආසන. මම යන්න ඕනේ කාට යන්න දෙනවා. ඒකයි මම ඉස්සෙම කියන්නේ මම පොඩ්ඩක් ගැඹුර පෙන්නනවා. මට පුළුවන් වුණා අනේ මේ පොඩේ බාන්න ළමයි මේව හරිය ලේසි කියලා මම නිකන් බබ්බු වගේ තියාගෙන වෙන කොහෙටවත් යන්නවත් බැරි කරලා වල. ඒකෝලයි. ඔයාලා සිලබස් චේන්ජ් කරන්නත් බෑනේ බෑ වගේ නා. එක දවසින් බෑයි කියලා තීරණය කරන්න එපා. දවසක් දෙයක් කරනවා. හැබැයි next week එකේ නම් මම අරක හිමින් කියලා දෙනවා. මොකද ඒක හිමීට කියලා දෙන්න ඕන දෙයක්. අද මම fast ගියේ. මොකද ඔකට දවස් දෙකක් මම වැය කරා නම් මාර අපරාධයක්. ටයිම් එක මාර අපරාධේ. මොකද අපිට අර ෆස්ට් බැච් එකට වගේ නාස්ති කරන්න තරම් ටයිම් එකක් නැහැ. යාළුවා තිබුණා. මොකද එයාලා රිසල්ට් එකකට කලින් ජොයින් වුණේ. හිමී නාස්ති කරන්න තරම් ටයිම් දුන්නා. පැහැදිලි නේද? මම මේ ටිකක් ස්පීඩ් කරන්න කියලා. මට ඕනනම් ඕක හිමීට ඇදලා ගියා. අපරාධයක් අහ. යුනිට්ස් වලින් ඕන වෙන ටික විතරයි මම කවර් කරේ. අනවශ්‍ය කුණු ගොඩවල් ඔක්කොම මම හැදුවා ඩ්‍රොප් කරා. ඇති වැඩක් නැහැ. හරිනේ? Oh shit. Right? මම අනවශ්‍ය කුණු ගොඩවල් ඔක්කොම ටික ඩ්‍රොප් කරා. So don't worry about those. Join in the next week and let me know your addresses if you just make your payments and everything done. So I will send you the device called the vernier caliper thingy. You will have to use this physically to measure those things, like how to use them, because if you don't have any idea how the heck this looks like, how to apply this, you won't be able to write the answers and many more. After doing some tests, ටෙස්ට් එකක් තියලා හොඳම ලකුණු ගන්න එක්කෙනෙක්ට දෙන්නට විතරක් මම දෙනවා. තව ටිකක් එක්ස්පෙන්සිව් ඩිවයිස් එකක් තියෙනවා ස්පෙරෝමීටර් කියලා. ඒක නම් ගොඩක් එක්ස්පෙන්සිව්. ටෙස්ට් එකක් තියලා වැඩිම ලකුණු ගන්න කෙනෙක්ට පරිම දෙන්නට විතරයි. අනිත් මේක නම් හැමෝටම දෙනවා. So ඉතින් මෙච්චරයි කතා කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. In the next week මට ඔක්කොටම කලින් ඕනේ I have a thing called midweek worksheet. I am always following up with the midweek worksheet. I don't care the theory note questions. There are questions there. I need the answers for the midweek worksheet. I will send you the midweek worksheet by tomorrow mostly. Send me within like 3 to 4 days. හරිනේ? ඒ වගේම තව දෙයක් කියන්න තියෙනවා. පුළුවන් හැමෝම ටියුස්ඩේ තියෙන ක්ලාස් එකට මතක ඇතුව ජොයින් වෙන්න. අලුත් ලෙසන් එකක් යන්නේ ඔයාලට catch up කරගන්න පුළුවන්. You can catch up. It is slow moving one. බය වෙන්න එපා, high end කියලා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. catch up එකක් නෙමෙයිනේ. So පළවෙනි පාරට තමයි යාලා ඉගෙන ගන්නෙ. It is a slow moving one. So මතක ඇතුව ඒකට join වෙන්න මෙතන මම cover up එකටත් ඒක අහු වෙන්න කරනවා. හැබැයි ඒවා වෙන fast යයියා. එතකොට අවුල්නේ. හිමින් සීරුවේ අලුත්ම lesson එකක් නේ. අල්ලගන්න බැරි වෙන්නේ නැහැ කාටවත්. Tuesday night 8:30 or 8:45 depending on with the electricity power cut. So normally power backs for all everybody around 8:45. මට නම් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ මම මේ power backups ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. අද කරන්ට් එක ගියා එකපාරක්. ඔයාලට දැනුනේවත් නැහැ මොකද මම ඒවා backup කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ. inverter සරෝ මේවා ගොඩාක් දාලා මම හදලා තියෙන systems. ඉතින් බැටරි ටික ඔටෝ charge වෙන්න දාලා තියෙනවා. ඒක එහෙමම කරන්ට් එක 230ට හරවලා ඉන්වර්ටර්ස් වලින් දෙනවා. මට ප්‍රශ්නයක් එනවා අඩුයි. ඉතින් ළමයි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එහෙම දෙයක් හදලා තියා ගන්නවා හරි අඩුයිනේ ගෙවල් වල ගෙදර තාත්තා හදලා දෙන්නුත් ඇරෙන්න. So ළමයින්ට ගොඩ දෙනෙක්ට කරන්ට් එක එන නිසා 8:30 8:45 ද කියන එක දවස් හැටියට තමයි තීරණය වෙන්නේ. Tuesday තියෙනවා. අලුත්ම lesson එකක්. In the next week I am going to start horizontal projectiles. ඕන කෙනෙක්ට අල්ල ගන්න පුළුවන් බැරි කමක් නැහැ. මහා මැජික් නෑ මුල ඉඳන් කියලා දෙනවා ඒවා. මේක කරන්න කලින් කවුරු හරි Tuesday එන්න හිතන් ඉන්නවනම් මොකද ඩබල් charge කරන්නේ නැහැ එකම charge එකක්. මේ කාඩ් එකෙන්ම දෙකටම ඉන්න පුළුවන්. So there is a vertical motion, vertical projectile motion. So ask me for that lesson video if you want to join to the class. මොකද ඒක බලන්න නැතුව නම් ලබන සතියේ ආවොත් එකපාරට තේරෙන්න ගන්න නැති වෙයි. බලලා આવොත් කිසි ගේමක් නැතුව කරගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? Okay ළමයි, God bless you. Bye.
God bless you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
God bless you. Bye.